Already trees to be challenged the scientists Loud, Fog, Flashbang Frenzy, and Explosive Flashbangs. So all of the flashbangs are now explosive, which might not be the best thing that we've ever had, but aside from that, there's Fog, which generally hopefully doesn't matter all that much. But regardless, we're just gonna run in through here, say to anyone that might cause any problems, and afterwards push it over there. And of course, subsequently try and just avoid getting shot, because that's kind of not what we want. And since we essentially have arrows to everything that we could possibly ever want and need, hi there you. I'm just gonna go through here. And then afterwards, despite taking a lot of damage, we should do perfectly fine for the most part, since it's not really a piece of major concern. I mean, we might not be doing great on health right now, it's just that we've got a lot of mech kits, so it in theory shouldn't matter all that much, which is all in all a good thing, so we're just gonna work with exactly that. And then afterwards we'll just, well, first of all, drop a thumper so that we can just grab all of this, and then grab the ammunition over here before we just try and start, well, making sure that the Aegis units don't run inside, which would be quite problematic for what we're trying to do, but if that's going to be the case, then things aren't exactly much better, so we're going to wait for that to be fixed, and then we're just going to wait over here, and maybe, just maybe an Aegis unit's going to show up soon, since that's essentially exactly what we want right now, which we don't exactly have right on now, so if the units could actually show up, that would be quite nice. And if I could actually make sure that I don't get sniped, that would also be equally nice, since that is most definitely a threat that we should probably be concerned about. But for some reason, the units are all coming in at a very slow pace, which... Sure, I'll take the explosive, right then. So the thing is, all of the explosives are, well, explosive, which... on one hand could be bad, but on the other hand it's also just free friendly fire that we don't really have to particularly care about. Not gonna question whatever that was, but sure. Right then, we're just gonna wait over here. And seemingly, we didn't get a single Aegis unit over here, which is of course a bit unfortunate, but doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Hi there. I mean, sure, it's not really that complicated, we're just gonna wait over here now. And at some point soon, we should probably consider moving across over here just to make sure that... well, for the most part, that's sorted over there, but evidently we didn't really do this in the best way, because we're now much closer to dying, and that's generally not interpreted as a good thing, which... Speaking of which, hello there. So we'll just clear that over there, we'll take care of you over there. And then we should probably just back off over here, because that's maybe the good call over here. Now, as long as no one actually goes for the power box over there, we should be doing perfectly fine for the most part, but we might not be going fine for too much longer. So we're just gonna run through here, since there's only a shotgunner there, seemingly. And then we're just gonna go over here, and then afterwards, once the helicopter shows up, which might take a while, hi there you. That's the daily challenge in just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now there's an explosive in front of me, so that's the daily... Cheers everyone, have a great time!